What's up, chat? So I'm gonna give everybody an invite to the Discord. I dropped a link into the chat right now, and if you can't see that because you're not in the Twitch chat, it's in the description. Join the Discord. That's where you can find us most active. I don't mess around on regular social media that much anymore, so find us there. All right, we're just gonna keep working. I have a goal of when I want this done. I actually have 2 full days where I should not have too many other responsibilities that I have to do. So I'm looking forward to getting as much work done as we can this weekend. I'm gonna let everyone in the Discord know that we're live. Let's get to it.
Virtual self B2B G Jones. God. God.
Oh, what's up? What's up? My bad. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. My bad. You see me over here. Want to let y'all know I got hella sleep yesterday. I'm talking about like hella sleep yesterday. I feel honestly, I'm at like 90%. Oh, good, good, good. So we're both rested. That's good. After we got back from radiation, we just, because I didn't go to sleep last night, right? Stayed up, went to radiation. I fell asleep in the waiting room, and like what, and then we drove home, and then everybody, the whole family, went to sleep for like 5 hours, and then ran some errands, and then I lay down on the sofa, and I just fell asleep for like another 3 hours. I'm good. Jory, what's going on? Hope everyone's weekend is starting off right. Can't believe it's the weekend already. Mook, what's up, man? You bought a Monster Energy drink, you probably won't sleep. Are you sensitive to caffeine? We've switched over to decaf just because the wife can't have caffeine. So we switched over to decaf. Like, I don't know, some time ago, and can't even tell the difference. Oh, why? What's going on with your hearing? I remember, the only time I've ever had, oh, what's it called? Is it tinnitus? Is that what it's called? The only time I've ever had that symptom was I went to one music festival, and for some reason it just hit me like extra harder than normal, and I was like, it was ringing in my ear for like 2 weeks, and I thought I was gonna lose hearing in that one ear. I was just like, oh no, I'm just gonna be like this forever. Decaf, it basically means decaf is like means no caffeine. So you can get caffeine-free coffee. Like if you like the flavor of coffee, but you don't want the caffeine. You have occasional tinnitus, you think? You try to stop listening to music when you sleep? Do you wear headphones when you sleep? Is that what it is? You listen to music through headphones in bed? I used to do that when I was single. Had my headset on and just knock out like that. But you know what? I was listening to podcasts though. I didn't listen to music. That's probably why I never had any issues.
This is a place we cannot escape. I am the one who led us to this world.
What movie are you gonna go watch?
I have always been alone. And so I've become Stay with me. You will feel it for a few hours.
Nah. Nah, by the time she got out of radiation, she didn't have the energy to kill me. You talking about for staying up all night? Is that what you're talking about? She wasn't happy with it. But she was just like, look, do whatever you need to do to get that fucking drawing done. I like frustrated. I like frustrated wife energy where she's just like, whatever, dude, just fucking get that shit done. Yes, ma'am. Moof, what are you talking about? Who the fuck would do what? My bad, I did. There's so much going on there. I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, going to sleep with headphones in. I wanted to listen to my podcast, but I was not in a place where I could be playing it out loud. So that's why I went to sleep with headphones in. Even if it wasn't music, it was a podcast. If anything, that's worse. There's people talking all night. Leia, what's up? can still depend on your headphones. Like earbuds. I don't you know, like Jelly Bean earbuds. I'm not a fan of those. I like standard circle earbuds that have the little ear strap. If it doesn't have this ear strap, I don't like them. Do another green foot? I can't. I don't think any of the other stages have the green soldier in it. I can't just color them whatever I want. Lore breaking, I know. The nerds will get mad at me. Well, the green ones are the archers. What did you think of the Skull Houndu? I don't think I saw it. As I mentioned, I was just sleeping the whole day. I'm hopping in the Discord right now. I'll take a look. That's cool. I like that design. You gotta have the wings on it though, right? I like the bottom right, the far bottom right one. The the kneecap piece, I think adds a lot to it, especially since it's the same color as the part on the tail. What's the biggest thing I learned from this piece? How to draw foot soldiers. No. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really think I learned anything while doing this piece. This is all pretty simple. Like the reason we switched over from the Attack on Titan piece to this one was because it was easier in regards to like artistic requirement. So I honestly don't think I learned anything yet with this piece. This is not Foot Soldier poster enough for you? Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ooh, can you hear my dog snoring?
Is it fate? If it's not easy, must not be. At that age, I cherish the flowers beneath my feet. But then something must have changed in me. I used to feel so light. Now I'll try.
I've ridden a horse one time in my life, and it was like an old, really old horse, so it didn't have a lot of, a lot of energy, a lot of get up and go. But man, that was fucking fun. I would love to go horse riding with like a younger, like stronger horse. Thanks for the follow. Whoops. I think I merged one of the rough drafts, yeah. Let's see, you've been looking for art books again, thinking of continuing trying to find the Halo ones? Oh, you got the Infinite hardcover book? How big is that? I have the original Art of Overwatch book. My friend gave it to me as a gift, like before Overwatch even really got popular. So I just kind of had the book and I didn't really know what it was. But he just gave it to me as a gift, and then Overwatch really started getting popular, and then I was just like, man, I've seen these characters somewhere. And then I go to my shelf, I'm like, oh shit. Oh yeah, there we go. This horse is like 90 years old. Gonna go for walks and try and finish pixel drawing.
This is a song called Mirror. And let's love ourselves and each other, man.
Sometimes the inner voice is encouraging, calling for you to run those final few yards. Nearly there. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It will all be okay in the end.
Always forget this little part. Oh, wait, that's the horse's ear. Lizard, what's going on? And dinosaurs. Fire breathing dinosaurs.
have become our own.
Ugh. They're on hoverboards. So this is based on Turtles in Time, right? So one of the stages you go into the future. They have hoverboards. The wife's doing well. She had her first round of chemo and radiation the other day, and then had her second round of radiation yesterday, which is the appointment that we stayed up for. You know, we didn't go to sleep last night. We just streamed all night. That's what that was. We don't have anything. We don't have any appointments this weekend, which means I should be able to get more work hours in, which I'm really looking forward to.
Sometimes the inner voice is encouraging, calling for you to run those final few yards. You're nearly there. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It will all be okay in the end. And if it isn't okay, then it isn't.
If I send this void away,
You played the 3D Turtles in Time on Xbox? Oh, you know, I didn't play that one. What's it? Oh, I forgot. It was called Turtles in Time. Was it like Shell Shocked or some shit like that, right? Yeah, no, I didn't bother playing that. Even now, the reference pictures that I'm pulling up are from the original game. What you doing up for 30 hours? Just cuz. So. You know, there seems to be a very common theme with villains. They all, for the most part, I've seen pretty much everybody except Shredder and I guess Krang have yellow eyes. Like the Foot Soldiers have yellow eyes, the Stone Warriors have yellow eyes. Well, the Mousers and the robots don't have any eyes. Bebop and Rocksteady have them. Fucking Cement Man has them. I never noticed that before. Oh, you're adjusting your sleep schedule. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a really good way to do it. Where you're just like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna stay up, and then the moment I want to go to sleep and set my schedule, that's when I'm gonna go to sleep, and then you just start from there. Are you talking about like virtual sketchbooks? Or yeah, that's why I like physical sketchbooks. Like I don't like getting like PDFs of a sketchbook of like an art book. It's the same like that's the same reason my daily planner is paper.
Everybody fucking bounce.
What's your new sleep schedule gonna look like?
Something wrong with me, 'cause getting made you want more, and hoping made you hurt more. Someone tell me. Y'all come for me, man. I didn't think I was gonna cry 3 songs into this set.
Cool. I guess all those horse studies paid off. Finally, that's what it all led to. Those hours of studying horses led to a Ninja Turtles drawing. That's what it was for. You saw a color pencil set worth 400 bucks? I believe that. It's pretty big though, right? I wonder what material it was. Like what material the
Do we know what this thing does?
what was used on it.
Alright, well, I can think of no better way to introduce the band. Alright, up first, we have Jenny on the keys. Hit it, let's do it. You got this. Andy on the guitar, shredding. Okay. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have Jamie on the drums. And the real question is, can he keep this going? See what he's doing here? Can he keep this going and also play this pad here? Let's find out. Make some noise for the band! that is y'all, okay? So I want y'all to complete this for me. Ready?
Jory, what are you wondering about? Oh, you're talking about the they have that. They don't sell it anymore, I don't think. But Copic used to sell like a suitcase that you could buy with all the colors in it. You remember in Yu-Gi-Oh when Kaiba would show up and he'd always have that suitcase full of like cards. He'd be like, "Yeah, here, I will give me that blue eyes white dragon, old man, and I'll fucking give you all these cards." Like it was full of a bunch of common cards. So Copic used to sell like a little suitcase that had all their colors in it, and I think it looked really cool. I have some friends who have it, but I just out of my budget at the time, and now I think it's out of production. I don't. To this day, I don't think I would buy it because I don't use that many colors.
Wow, thank you.
Oh, dude, Sad Machine's like my favorite song. And I don't even actively like put it on my playlists when I listen to stuff. It's just like people always incorporate it into like their live sets. Like I make a point to actively never just put Sad Machine, just the song itself, in my playlists. It just shows up. Okay, you're wondering how to learn, okay, you're wondering to learn new things. Well, okay. When it comes to learning new subjects, with specifically with art, you've seen how you probably weren't around when we were doing a lot of the study sessions. I like to break things down into simple shapes, and because for me it's easier to rotate a simple shape. So like when I drew this horse here, I was thinking of it more like this. But if you're talking about study methods, I take Cornell notes. It's hard to describe because it's just been something, it's just a way of note-taking that I've been doing for like 2 decades. So, and I applied it when I was in high school, I applied it when I was in college, I applied it when I went to automotive school, and now I apply it when I am learning art topics. I don't know if I highly doubt that answered your question, but if it did not answer your question, please try and find a way to rephrase it, what you're looking for, and I will do my best to help you out. Damn, my dog be snoring.
Make some noise, Second Sky.
So I'll just go through my whole process when I'm learning something new. Once this is done saving. So let's say I find a specific topic that I need to learn, and usually if it's out of a book, or we'll say it's out of a book, okay? So I'll go to the chapter and then I take my notes where I'll write like chapter 1, and then let's say the topic is like perspective, right? And I'll have like the major topic, because I study in Cornell note form, right? And so like let's say they're talking about eye line. So I'll start here, and then I'll make all the individual notes that I need for that, where it's talking about like what's perspective is basically like your eyeball cameras, and then I'll take whatever notes I need to write about that here, and maybe I'll make a little illustration of it here. So that way it's bullet points, lazy bullet points, so that you could read it, right? So you're essentially regurgitating the stuff that you're reading in the book, and you're breaking it down into consumable bits for yourself. And then you're just like, all right, well, I got that down. No, what's the next topic in the book? 1 point. Okay, well, instead of however many pages it takes for the book to get through 1 point, I'll read through all of it, and then I'll break it down into a few bullet points, and then I'll maybe do a little illustration for myself. So essentially, when I take notes, I am reading and rereading the information that comes out of like, I'm reading and rereading the full information that comes out of the resource or the book, and then I'm translating it into smaller bits that I could understand onto my own page here. And that's kind of how you take notes for everything. I don't know, like, again, it's hard for me to describe because it's just something that I've always done, so it's like, yeah, I don't know what you're looking for. I'll try. I don't know what you're looking for though, but that's essentially anytime I get a new book, that's how I like to go through it. And sometimes it means I read a chapter like 10 times, and then I'll have like a version of this, of like my notes, and then so I'll read it one time, and then I'll go back over it and I'll start writing the notes down in the Cornell form, and then maybe I'll read it again and be like, well, you know what, maybe this is not that important, so then I'll cross off certain things, and then I'll eventually rewrite the whole sheet so that it's like nice and neat, and then it'll be even less information on there because I'm cutting out the things I don't find essential for me. And then you'll go through that and maybe you'll cross something else off, and by the time you're done you'll have rewritten all the information and all the notes and all the concepts. You'll have written it over like 5 to 10 times, and by then all the information should stick in your head. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is how I take notes, and that's all it is. It's a lot of note taking. That's what it is. It's a lot of note taking. You read over the chapter, and then you take notes on the chapter, whatever the topic is, and then you can go back and reread the chapter and then compare it to your notes and be like, well, maybe that bit of information is not that important, or maybe I should add a little bit more information. And then it's important to go back and rewrite the entire set of notes that you did, but like the updated version. And then the more you write something down, at least for me, the easier it's going to be for me to remember. You know, like if somebody shows you how to cook a pancake, you're not going to remember it as easily as if you actually cook the pancake yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, so anyway, by the time I'm done taking notes, and I'm very OCD about like the cleanliness of my paper, of my notes, so I often will end up rewriting the entire thing like 5 to 10 times. And then by the time you get to that last sheet, it'll be like the definitive version of like whatever chapter you read, where it's like, these are the only important points that I need to remember. Yeah, basically, yeah. It's super nerdy, yeah. But that's all I know, man. Like, that's for me, that's the only way I can remember things that I read. Very rarely will I read something once or twice and then move on. Because I know that I'm talking about me personally, I know myself well. Ain't no goddamn way I'm gonna remember something after just reading it one time. This is too much information, man. And I think that whole thing that I do where I am rewriting the entire set of notes, I think that is super important. Now that is like the studying the concepts and ideas part, you know. Then there's the actual practice part where you have to take what you learned and you took notes on, and then you use those notes to actually try and draw or paint the thing that you want to do. And if you're able to draw and or paint or whatever it is that you're doing, then you need to make sure that you draw that thing over and over and over so that you can get used to it. There's a lot of steps. There's a lot of steps that I have to do to learn something.
Writing, by the way, I'm side of stage. I'm walking back to the stage right now. But Whipping in the Pataramobile was the most exhilarating experience of my entire life. Make some noise for the Pataramobile! That's right. So, anyone want to hear some of my old shit? Okay, cool. This is a song called
Yeah, when I was taking notes like that, when I was at the my automotive schooling, a lot of the dudes around me just okay, because I went to an automotive technical school, right? And I'm not trying to stereotype, but a lot of the dudes who become auto mechanics are fucking stupid. Like I mean, you know, most people who are actively trying to go into manual labor, usually not the brightest, scholarly why, you know what I'm talking about? So, when they saw that I was taking notes like that, I had quite a few people who asked me to show them how to do it, and they all found it pretty useful. So a lot of them, if assuming they even finished high school, you know, they were just goofing off, they didn't pay attention, and yeah, so yeah, I think that initial phase of getting the concepts down and breaking down the notes, I think that is so important. Because otherwise, you'll start drawing and practicing, but the fuck are you practicing? You're practicing something that you're practicing something that you don't understand. So like when I was in automotive school, I took notes like that in regards to like for example, I specialized in like doing like emissions diagnostics. So I have written so many notes about like symptoms that a car could have and like what can cause those symptoms. And because I had taken notes so many times, it was like burned in my brain that when we were given certain exams, they're just like, the car has this condition, you know, it throws this code and it's running like this. What is it? And off the top of my head, I was like, well, based on like what I've been studying, it could only be like 3 things, and that would speed up my, you know, my diagnostic like a lot. So, anyway, stuff like that, yeah.
It's impossible to see all the things we used to be. And it's impossible to say why I always feel this way. And it's impossible to find the feeling that we left behind. It's impossible to stay when you make me feel this way. It's like
Well, I hope the movie is visually appealing.
let's go!
Yeah, you know, it's that whole thing about like you kind of need to know what you're drawing while you're practicing, instead of just mindlessly copying. You know, a lot of people are like, well, I did a master study. Like, all right, so you copied exactly what this person did. Sweet. Copying is a really good way to learn. What the fuck were you paying attention to when you did that? Huh? Huh? Oh, we got a like. Thank you for the like. No, okay, so by the way, if anyone is just like new here, the reason I'm not putting a lot of detail in the foot soldiers is because look how small they are in the grand scheme of things. They don't need to have a bunch of detail on it because nobody's even going to notice them. But I still want them to read nice, but I don't need them to be like full illustrations each. So, can you describe any specific issue that you've had recently? Like, was there a topic that you practiced or that you like tried to study and then you practiced and then you just forgot how to do it all of a sudden? Which brings us to the last stage of the studying. You know, you read the concepts and you take the notes and then you use the condensed notes to apply and draw, and then you just draw until you feel comfortable with that particular subject. But then you have to just make sure you keep drawing that thing or else you will fucking forget how to do it. Like, I haven't drawn a horse in like forever, right? So I'm actually very surprised I remembered how... I mean, I've drawn so many horses now, so it is in my brain. But like, had I been drawing horses every day, then it'd probably look a lot better than this. But I can remember the general shape of a horse, so that wasn't a big deal.
Can we just take a second to like acknowledge and appreciate?
But yeah, so I would say the final stage of all of this is if you don't use it, you lose it.
Like some thousands of people who worked on this, man, so that we could all have a good time, so that I could have a good time with you guys. Like, make some noise for the people doing visuals, for the people running sound, for the people running lights, for the people running playback, for the people selling food who put in their own time to come here and sell their food, for the people who designed a fucking Potaro donut. Come on, give it up! I just had an amazing, amazing day. Please make some noise if you did too so they can hear it. Thank you guys so much. That meant the world to me. All right, let's do it.
Ooh. Shoulder pop. All right. Give me a second. I know that I shouldn't be looking too far ahead, but I am actually so super excited about the project that we're doing after this. And I think some of you know what it is. I dropped a hint on the Discord the other day, but yeah, oh god. Because I couldn't decide on my own what we were gonna do next, and then my wife was basically like, nah, son, it's this right here, and I was like, yeah, that's good, I like that one, yeah, let's Alright, so George says, yeah, for a while you start learning new things, you learn, apply, basically copy. I do it for some times, then lose interest. That's how it's happening. Well, that's what it is, right? Where it's like, you can't learn everything. So just learn the topics that you're interested in. Because like, I don't know, I mean, there are the basics, you know, you need to learn how to draw things in perspective. You know, it's good to have some understanding of like color theory. It's good to work on your line art, or if you're using paints or markers, it's good to learn the technical part like blending. You know, you want to always learn that stuff. But in regards to like subject matter, if you don't give a shit about a horse, you don't need to learn how to draw a horse. If you're never gonna apply it to a drawing, you know, if you're never gonna apply a particular subject or a topic to whatever it is that you're gonna draw, there's no need to learn. Like for the longest time, I wasn't doing like backgrounds, and I remember this was like 2015, 2014. Or, you know, when I was like kind of getting started, and one of my buddies who he's into art, but he's not really an artist. He was like, dude, you need to learn how to do landscapes and backgrounds and learn to paint that stuff. And I was just like, why? He's like, well, that's what concept artists do. They learn how to do that. I'm like, I don't need to. I'm not trying to be a video game concept artist. And at the time, I wasn't interested in painting or doing landscapes. He's like, but that's not the point. That's not the point. You gotta learn how to do that stuff. Oh, yeah, but I mean, you could apply that in anything. Like, let's say this is a very specific example. Let's say you love playing first-person shooters, and somebody's over here like, nah, bro, you gotta learn how to no scope. And you're just like, I don't care about that. No. You gotta learn how to no scope. Like, you're mindlessly trying things, but hey, at the end of the day, that's good too. At least you're trying. You are technically learning new things. You're keeping your brain active, and best of all, you're learning what you don't like. So in the future, you're never ever gonna waste time on those things ever again, right? No, you get with someone that you've been wanting to get with for so long, and it sucks. You could sit there and be like, "Wow, what a big waste of my time." No, not really, because now you know Now you know. Yeah. Nah, son, you gotta jump off the building. 720, no scope. No scope headshot with a pistol. I mean, I thought I wanted to work on cars my whole fucking life. Here we are, drawing Ninja Turtles. Actually, to be fair, we've only drawn 4 Ninja Turtles, and I've drawn like 40, 50 foot soldiers. This is more of a foot soldier drawing than a Ninja Turtles drawing. Shit. Don't ask God why I cheated on you. Ask him why he brought me into your life. What was what? Fixing my headset?
Wow, y'all are so quiet. That's amazing. This is the first festival crowd I've ever played to that was just like a hush. Came over, thank you guys so much. That's so damn respectful. Sorry if that took away from the moment a little bit there, but I was like, oh my god. I really feel
That's just some stupid shit that I read on.
Thank you so much.
That's just every now and then we just say some dumb shit that that I've read on the internet recently. Follow Hoodville on Instagram. That shit is so stupid. Hoodville says some stupid shit, dude. It's so crazy. Hilarious. I mean, a lot of it is true, but the best humor comes from truth. Comes. No, uh, usually they just mute your VOD. That's why after I stream, so the process is after I stream, I don't publish the VOD immediately. I let it sit for like a day or two, or if I forget, 3, 4, 5 days. And if you do, like, if they detect something, they'll just mute that portion of the stream. And if there is a real issue, as long as your video is not published, it'll let you just delete it. Like if it finds a claim or a strike, as long as it's not published, you can just delete it. Yeah. But also the thing that helps is I always play. I don't like to hop on Spotify and just play direct songs, like actual studio versions of songs. I always listen to some kind of edited or live mix of stuff. That's why we listen to a lot of live sets here. That's why I don't play a lot of individual tracks when we're here. And that tends to cover it up a lot too. So like there are songs where if I just played them off of Spotify, it would get muted. But if I play like the live remix version of it, it doesn't even recognize it. But at the same time, you want to avoid doing. You want to avoid playing the mainstream songs. Like, I don't want to be blasting Post Malone and shit every day. You know what I mean? Or, what do you kids listen to these days? Doja Cat, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, so avoid that too. Like a lot of the things that I listen to, it's all like remixed EDM, right? So I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna make a backup of the file. Just noticed something. I didn't finish shading Splinter's hand. So before we make the backup, let's go ahead and finish. So I gotta proofread shit. Darker color. Okay, now we'll save it and then make the backup. Y'all trying to confuse me. To be sorry then.
And I watch the water unfold. It's a feeling I want you to know.
So are you doing cold turkey? Just stopping it? Yeah, I wonder, because I used to be a heavy, we've talked about it, I used to be a very heavy cigarette smoker. I wonder if I didn't start vaping, I wonder how my move over would have been to stopping, yeah. Even though vaping is hella expensive. I'd argue vaping is more expensive than cigarette smoking. If you could fucking imagine that.
Second Sky. That's a very dramatic song, but I was feeling it very hard in my soul. Speaking of that, this next song, I've gone back and forth on this many times.
Yes, I smoke disposable vapes.
This is my favorite song ever written in
Only because
called Trying to Feel Alive.
they don't leak. We've talked about it before. I've had expensive vape builds. I've had cheap vape builds, and no matter what, they'll always leak. Disposables don't leak.
Let's do it. Trying to Feel Alive.
Unless you have like a malfunction in it. I remember I had like a $300 build at one point, and I was just like, yeah, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be. This is my vape for forever. Leak. Fuck. Don't get it twisted. They're both harmful. Anytime you're taking in vapor into your lungs, it's harmful in general. However, there's just no way that vaping is as harmful. It's okay. It's bad for you in a different way. It's at a point where like I don't have that discussion with people anymore. Well, was it vaping just as bad? I'm like, yeah, nobody said it wasn't. It's just in a different way. Well, hey, now that you've quit smoking cigarettes, now you never have to hear somebody come up to you and be like, you know, smoking's bad for you, right? And Jory, I'm not talking shit on you. I'm talking about like when you smoke cigarettes, you know how like everyone knows it's bad for you, but no matter what, someone's gonna say, come up to you, yo, you know, smoking is bad for you, right? Yeah, I was just saying, like, everyone knows it. I don't get why people need to walk up and be like, "Oh yeah, what flavor did you get?" The nicotine hit helps me smoke. Helps me smoke. The nicotine hit helps me work longer hours. It totally does. I actually picked up smoking cigarettes because I was traveling a lot and I was driving a lot, and I needed, because I had been smoking on and off for like years, right? Never serious. Like it used to take me like forever to get through a pack. I would just smoke because my coworkers were smoking. I was a mechanic. Fucking everybody smoked, so I just smoked because I wanted to hang out with people. I want to hang out with them, right? And it wasn't until I started driving hardcore for conventions, like on the road every weekend, and I would get tired, and then I just remember truck drivers smoke cigarettes to stay awake, so that's when I started picking it up. So technically, art got me to smoke. As if this job hadn't hasn't cut enough years of my life away from me already.
Hey, I just want to say really quick, I do this at every show, but this next song is about the love of my life. Her name is Rika, soon to be Rika Robinson. We're getting married. Can you all please make some noise for Rika one time? Loudest you've been all night, please. Thank you, guys. This is a song called Sweet Time. I wrote it for her.
It's your first time getting a vape, huh? Peach Mango. Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I physically can't smoke cigarettes anymore without getting sick, which I'm so happy about. Like, we've talked about it before. I had just smoked so many cigarettes that, like, my body almost just rejects it now. So I never had to go through the whole process that you're going through of having to actively quit. So I wish the best for your quitting. It's cool that you're just doing cold turkey. I honestly think that's the best way to do it. That's the hardest, but I think it's the most effective way to do it. I think cold turkeying everything, whatever substance it is, I think is the best way to do it. now I'm at a point where I physically can't vape nearly as much as I used to, and now I can only smoke this flavor. I try and hit other vape flavors, and it makes me feel almost as sick as like if I ever light up another cigarette. Always been a cold turkey. Good, good. I think that's the best way to do it. The dangerous part is if you try to do that with alcohol. Like, did you guys? I don't know who here has ever lived with an alcoholic. I've lived with an alcoholic. If they're like hardcore alcoholic and they just cold turkey, you know they could die. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, what? I don't think there's another substance. There's not another substance out there that if you cold turkey it, you just die. Like, oh. I have lychee. I have a menthol lychee. Oh, you were never scared of alcohol? To me, that's what makes alcohol the scariest. Because it's just as dangerous as other illegal substances, right? However, it's like celebrated and it's super available everywhere, you know? That's what makes cigarettes hard and dangerous, is because it's the availability of it, you know? Oh, you're scared? Yeah, dude, alcohol is a bitch, dude. That's what, and you know, I've had this conversation because like I said, I've lived with an alcoholic before, and like the way they behave. Like, so I have friends who ultimately became drug addicts. I have a friend who ruined his whole life. He spent all his money on cocaine. His behavior and that alcoholic's behavior, exactly the same. Anyway, my point is it's all really, really bad, and everyone should tread lightly with that stuff. Show it some respect. The best thing to do is to be afraid of it. I heard bad things about menthol flavors for men's health. I don't know if it's a rumor or truth. Well, I mean, if you attach a menthol to a cigarette, if you attach a menthol to any substance, yeah, it's gonna be bad for you. I will say, yes, I agree, it's bad. Hey, Summer, thank you for the follow. But yeah, so my point about that I try to come across with alcohol is I consider it one of the more dangerous ones because not only is it available, but it's celebrated. You know, like if heroin was celebrated, imagine how many people would just be dead right now. Crazy. And I live in Central California. We have a huge meth problem out here. And I've interacted with people, and it's all the same, man. It's all bad. I personally don't like strawberry, so I think the peach mango will be a fun flavor. But then again, it depends on your taste buds. It depends on the brand that you get, you know, like that peach may not taste like the peach in a different vape. You know, like it might not even taste like peach at all. Yeah. Who knows? Just get it and enjoy it for what it is.
I love you too. All right, so man, I just want to say this really quick. Like, I've been wanting to do a band since the beginning of Nurture. Actually, it was like that was how I envisioned this show.
You talked to an ex-junkie once, and he says that the only reason his mind is not cooked beyond repair is because
I mean, when I
he
wrote
stayed
this,
off of
I had this
alcohol
vision of
mostly.
being
So
surrounded
he was a user of other stuff, but he still avoided alcohol. Is that what you're saying?
in a field or in a meadow or by the campfire or something like that. And I want to make that real right now. So if you hear a song you recognize here, don't be afraid to belt it out. We'll sing this one around the campfire.
Yeah, like, you know, compared to other substances like the alcohol, you don't need like a plug for that. You can just walk down the street to your. You can go to Walmart. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. Hope you enjoy your vape. Hold on. I think my dog just woke up. I think she needs some water. So we're gonna take like a 2-minute pause right here. Twitch does require me to run some ads during the stream. So I'm gonna run a 1-minute ad while I go take her for some water. I'm not saying click on the ad, but all I'm saying is if an ad pops up on the screen, you should click your screen. All right, BRB.
Never find the right way to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone? 'Cause I left behind the home that you made me, but I will carry it along. And when I'm older, I'll be silent beside you. I know words won't be enough. And they won't need to know our names or our faces, but they will carry on for us. Sing it. And it's a long
Long way forward,
so
trust in me. I'll give them shelter.
you've done for me. And I know I'm not alone. You'll be watching over us until you're gone.
Anyway, again, I want to give you some good vibes. I was gonna say best of luck, but I think you have it under control. But sending you good vibes for your quitting, going totally sober, right?
I could never find the
Right away to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone? Can we drink this whole thing on stream? Sure.
More! Jump, let's go! Second Sky, thank you so much!
You've joined
Diplo's Revolution.
All right. Hello, Second Sky. Y'all know we had to do one more, right? So this next song is it's a song that I wrote with one of my best friends in the world many, many years ago, and a lot of people didn't know I was involved in it until recently. Do y'all know this? Kind of goes here. Tell me if you know this one, okay? It's like, y'all know that? Sing that. I just want to say one time really quick, I want to say a huge shout out to Zed and Matthew Koma and Foxes. This is an extremely hard song to sing, and I've been screaming all night, so if you know the words to this, I want you to belt it out as loud as you can, because I need some motherfucking help a little bit, please, and thank you. This is Clarity. Let's do this together. I made a little remix. I made a little new remix for Second Sky. This is for y'all.
I dive into frozen waves where the past comes back to life. Fight fear for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time.
know this part. Sing this as loud as you can. Ready? Starts with hey.
Tiny pickup for me.
I've gone through red parade and refused to make amends. Cuts deep through our ground and makes us forget our common sense. Don't speak as I try to leave, 'cause we both know what we'll choose. If you pull, then I'll push too deep and I'll fall right back to you.
You are the piece of me I wish I didn't. Chasing relentlessly, still fighting and I don't know what. Sing it. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love's insanity, why are you my remedy?
Hmm. I can't believe the month is over already. This is crazy. I just looked at the date right now. It's the 21st? Oh my god.
Second sky. Let me hear you sing this. Let's go. Everyone. More to the back. One more. One more. Loudest one yet.
I could go for a shower too. Fucking gross.
Thank you so much.
Nah, you already took a shower. You already did your responsibilities for the day. What's the point of cleaning it? It's gonna get dirty again.
So, Second Sky, I've been trying to teach myself how to play guitar for this show. I had never picked up a guitar in my life before. And now for my first attempt, let's do it in front of 25,000 people. Okay, I think I got this though. Okay. Ready? Jesus, I'm nervous. Okay. 2, 3, 4.
Don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. 'Cause when we're gone, everything goes on. 1, 2, 3, let's go! You were staring at the window, and I said I wanna take you to the sea. When I'm better, we'll do everything. I gotta stop making promises I can't keep. But if I was gone tomorrow, won't the waves crash on? Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting sun? Someday I'll be overcast, but you won't have to cry. 'Cause we'll do the grieving while I'm by your side. And I said, don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. 'Cause when we're gone, everything goes on. Let's go! And I'm so scared of getting used to
I think my favorite foot soldiers that we've drawn are the ones that are riding on animals. I'm not sure. The one riding on the horse or the one riding on the dinosaur? Just figure out which one I like better.
in the daylight like we did before. Then I felt you on my shoulder, and you weren't suffering anymore. You said I'm sorry that you worried, but don't apologize. I told you to forget me, but you stayed by my side when I said don't try to make yourself remember. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. And when we're gone, everything goes on. Thank you so much, Second Sky!
Ooh. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, it's 5:30 in the morning here. Guess what? We're not stopping. Can't stop. Won't stop. Breakfast time? Nah, nah. I don't gotta worry about all that. Yo, thanks. 33 months, dude. I appreciate that. That's crazy. Dude, we're almost at 3 years. Haven't hit 10,000 followers. Pepper, move your legs. Eh. My dog is sleeping like right by my feet. Shit. Oh my God. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. This is why too many layers is no bueno. Too many layers. I do that leg bent thing a lot with these poses where one leg is bent behind them so I don't have to draw it. That's a really good gesture, having one leg down and or one leg extended, one leg back. Very good looking gesture. Yeah, also I don't have to draw both legs if I do that. I'll merge them all when I get closer to the end. But as of right now, when they're working layers, I do have them individually. But don't get mixed up. When we're at the end, it's just gonna be one line art layer, one flat color layer, like, and then a couple of shading layers. Yeah. I don't have any music playing. I just like having my headset on my head because it looks cool. Does it lag when you merge so many layers? It actually it actually uses more resources to have multiple layers. Merging them will actually reduce the resource cost um, on the file. But I don't have that issue because my computer's strong enough to handle this. Yeah, during okay, I don't know how many times I'm gonna tell this story. During during the Pokemon drawing, I was forced to upgrade this computer. I was forced to max out my motherboard to 128 gigs of RAM because when we were working on the Pokemon piece, I was running 32 gigs, and then the computer was just slowing down so much, and it'll take forever to save. It'll take forever to open it. It'll take like 5 minutes to save it, and I was just like, man, what the hell's going on? So I checked my resource manager, and anytime I had that file open, it was using 100% of my available RAM. So I went ahead and maxed out the 128, and then we opened the Pokemon file up again, and it was using 95 gigs. 95. I had never had an illustration use 95 gigs. Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I mean, if you're working in like ZBrush, you know, if you're doing some 3D stuff, I get it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's like Blender level stuff. Yeah, but I mean, the Pokemon drawing. No, it's just the size of it. That's what it is. It's the size of the canvas, and there are an insane amount of layers in that drawing now. Ever since the update, it's just there's just so many layers in it now. It's just crazy, but it's fine. Probably for the best. You know, like having that much extra power in the computer will definitely speed things up across the board for projects. Like it'll let me just work faster on everything. What the hell is going on? Like it'll let me save this file faster, right? Like it'll pay for itself in the long run. My eyeballs are so dry. Oh, wait. Hmm. All right. Blue with a sword, yes. I have a little checklist of all the different foot soldiers that we need to put per area. Purple riding on a horse, yes. Sword, yes. Tuning force, yes. Orange with a scythe, yes. So we are missing one. So in this stage, there are some foot soldiers hiding. They kind of pop out like little mannequins here. Let me see. Oh, they're purple. Are they a different color in the arcade version? Wonder. No, they're just purple. Okay, good to know. All right, so we've been streaming for only 2.5 hours. Damn, we got a lot done in 2.5 hours. We're gonna take like a 5-minute break, okay? Oh, chat. Thank you for staying up with me. I'm not tired. I'm only yawning because it's fucking 6 in the morning and we've been up all night. See, my sleep schedule is officially fucked up now since I've become nocturnal. I'm dead set on having this done by Monday. Dead set. Thank you for the follow. Welcome everyone. We're just taking like a 5-minute break right now. I do invite everybody to join our Discord. If you are on Discord, I invite you to hop into ours. It's an art oriented Discord. There's a place where you could share your artwork, share links to your art social medias. I actually encourage people to share their links to their websites or their socials and stuff. So yeah, I like the community that we built on there. It's a lot of fun. And I just don't mess around on regular social anymore. So if you want to get a hold of me, if you can't find me here on stream, the Discord is the best place to do that. Oh. No yawning. Yawning is bad. We need... Tiago, what's going on? Thanks for coming back. We need that sun to shine. It's still dark outside, though. It's about to be 6 a.m. where I'm at, which means we won't get the sun out here till for like another 3 hours. There's only one more foot soldier left in this little slice here. There's one foot soldier and one foot soldier and one stone soldier, stone warrior. I hope everyone's weekend is going well. Saturday. Oh, jeez. All right.
Say my name and you can say it with honor.
All right, let's get back to it. That was a long enough break. Christ.
That everywhere that has ever existed, it was all in service of our dream. Now please, hear what I hear. Let me explain. Let me explain. I cried. All in service. Let me explain. This ugliness, this cruelty, this repulsiveness, it will all die out. And now, I cry for all that is beautiful. Let me explain.
Ooh. You guys see my eyes roll back right there? I felt it. For some of you, I'll saint it. Oh boy. I need to take a couple minutes. I'm getting sleepy. That's no good. Once the sunlight comes out, we'll be okay. We'll be awake, awake, awake. But until then, struggle city. So let's go ahead and I need to run another ad. Just Twitch makes me run ads, so I'm not saying to click the ad, but if an ad shows up, you may as well click it. So uh, I will see y'all in about let's say 10 minutes. I'll take a 10-minute break and then I'll come back. All right.
Reflex. Digital voice. Holy oblivion. Utopia. Eternity. Endless. Vault of sky. Reflex. Glow. The utopian gate is infinite. Your technical soul is this blissful void. Imminent. Echo. Infinity. Virtual self.
All right, we're back from the break. Let's get to it. I'm gonna turn off the music for y'all. Um, one of the artists, an artist who I really followed when I first started drawing. His name is Psychra, and from my understanding, he just did a live stream not too long ago, and I didn't know that he did something. So anyway, I haven't listened to this live stream that he did, and I'm interested. Y'all are gonna be without any music, and I'm gonna listen to his stream. Hey, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. So we're working on this Ninja Turtle piece right now. I'm almost done with it, but it's going pretty well. Appreciate the raid. Thank you. I appreciate. Yeah. So anyone, my bad. I'm listening to a Cycra's podcast right, or Cycra's live stream. Um, so if anyone is new here, I'm primarily a traditional artist, but anytime we anytime we go digital, I'm working on projects like this. Whoops, it'll open up in the right window. So I don't do a lot of fan art, but when I do, we'll do pieces like this, where I'll take a property that I like and then just kind of draw every character from that property. So like we did this every Pokemon drawing last year. You can hear my dog snoring right now. We did this Animal Crossing one some time ago. I have one for League of Legends. I have one for Overwatch. One for Rick and Morty. This is the Marvel vs. Capcom piece, and the 1,000-hour every Dragon Ball character drawing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing this Ninja Turtle piece. Yeah, glutton for fun. I mean, it's like it's the same amount of work that other artists do across multiple pieces. I'm just putting them onto one piece. You know what I'm saying? But no, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's I don't know. It just for the longest time, I did a lot of the single character pinup style fan art, art germ style stuff, and I don't know, after a while, I kind of just got bored with it. So I was just like, it'd be really cool. Yeah, but since we have a lot of new people here, I must plug this. So I am primarily a traditional artist. Again, the only time I do digital art is when we do those like these bigger fan art pieces. Otherwise, we hang out in the sketchbook and we do a lot of like art practice and art studies. And so like this is the kind of stuff you'll catch us doing on streams when we are not doing these big fan art pieces. I like to work with Pentel brush pens and yeah. Is there a franchise that had like the least amount of characters? I would say Overwatch had the least amount of characters for one of these projects that I've done. But yeah, this Turtles one is okay. There's just a lot of foot soldiers. But yeah, whenever we finish all these fan art projects, we will hop back in the sketchbook and we primarily do like art practice and sketchbook stuff and studies and all that. So I am not going to do Mortal Kombat. I already have the next one lined up. I will reveal the next one once we get this one done. So I plan to have this done by the end of the weekend. There's not much left on this. As you can see, there's really not much left on it. I should be able to get it done by the end of the weekend. And when we're done, I've been telling people for a few weeks, because we've been working on this for 4 weeks now. When we're done, we're actually going to play Shredder's Revenge here on stream, because I bought Shredder's Revenge like when it came out on Steam, and it's been sitting on my desktop and I haven't played it. So I'm like, hey, if we finish this, we'll Kim Jong-un would be proud. Oh, thank you. Yeah, huge inspiration to my the way I study art now. Yeah, and during that stream, which will probably be Monday or Tuesday, I'll drop what the next project is. Yeah, I'm having a ton of fun with this one. Like I've been able to just kind of go nuts with the foot soldiers on this. This is my favorite one right here. That's my favorite foot soldier. No, the blue Leonardo, the blue turtle, the blue Ninja Turtle, Leonardo is the leader. So naturally he's gonna naturally he's gonna get the front. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna save it, and then I need to back the file up. I haven't backed it up in a while. So make a copy of it onto a separate hard drive when it's done saving. Cool. How was your stream? What were y'all up to? You work in animation, so I guess you're just as much of a I was gonna say, oh my god, animation. I only dabbled in animation for a few weeks. Then I realized I was like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. That's funny. I do encourage everybody who's an artist here in the chat to drop a link to any place that you share your artwork, whether that's on social media like Instagram, or if you have your own website, um, or if you post on like DeviantArt or ArtStation. Uh, we are no longer working with DeviantArt, so I mean, the urgency to push people to get back to the site is gone, but. Uh, Yeah, I would love to see everyone else's work if you feel like sharing. My bad, guys. It is I don't know where everybody's from. It is 6:45 a.m. for me. I haven't gone to sleep yet. I'm like super like delirious right now. And so if I'm slurring a little bit, it's because I'm like super fucking tired. I appreciate you dropping the links. A lot of people are really shy about dropping their links, so I do appreciate it. Sculpted in ZBrush. Hey, thank you for the follow. Jeez, that's so cool. Thanks for dropping the link. I appreciate it. Yeah, you drop a link, I'll give you a follow. I used to work conventions full time. I used to travel around and sell my artwork at cons full time. And I used to meet a lot of artists on the other side of the tables. But these days I don't really travel to that many cons, so this is kind of my only way to meet new artists. So I do actually encourage y'all to share because it's my only way of meeting new people. This illustration you got going is rad. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. I'm in my mid 30s, so I was like the main target demographic for Ninja Turtles. Boy, did they get my parents' money for sure. It's time to make some of that money back. That's what this is. Yeah, all those hours of studying drawing horses, all those hours we spent here on stream studying horses, at long last paid off with this this one right here. All right, where's this one? I appreciate that. Hey, more links. I'm down with all that. Watercolor? My brain is like mush right now. But we can't afford to have the brain mush. We got a project to finish. I'm actually I'm actually I'm actually going through the game as reference. So what does everyone subject matter? I mean, I see your Instagrams, but subject matter wise, what do y'all prefer? What do you prefer to draw? What's this one? This picture. Oops. Digital slowly been getting messy with charcoal. Hey, charcoal's fun. Yeah, back when I first started drawing, uh I was goofing off with a lot of charcoal work because I thought like, ooh, that's what you're supposed to do. I was doing a lot of hyper realistic stuff with charcoal and then hyper realistic stuff with Paint Tool Sai. And then I just switched over to brush pens eventually. What's your what are your settings for that animation? How many frames are you doing per second? I have very, very limited personal experience doing animation, but I actually have a huge fascination with it. I have like this weird extra level of respect for animators, and I have a soft spot or a hard spot for watercolors. All right, Lord, I got you on that IG. Threes and then going down to twos with so the part going downhill, the spinning, that would be two. Yeah, you were doing that in twos. Or no. Yeah, threes. Threes for the fast part. Or for the rolling part. So the first piece of animation I ever did, because I started drawing in 2012, and then I got a totally legal version of Adobe Flash, right? And I oh the hell, come on. Yeah, and then I made this animation with a Totodile. It was like Totodile doing something. It was Totodile and a Wurmple, the Pokemon. And I did the voices for it and everything. It's so goofy. If I could find it, where I think it's on my YouTube channel. Here, I'll look it up real quick. Ah, there it is. Yeah. All right. So this was uploaded 9 years ago. This was the very, very, very first thing I ever put together in Flash. I'm more proud of the voice acting that I did than anything. If I stuck with it for a few more years, I might have been able to do something with it. Oh, you couldn't hear it though? That sucks. That was the best part. All right. I appreciate everybody for coming through with the raid. You have definitely helped to wake me up a little bit. I was getting a little drowsy over here. Yeah, we don't need to put like excessive amounts of details on these foot soldiers because they're gonna be so small. Even though the prints that I'm making for this are gonna be pretty big, you don't need to put like an excessive amount of detail in these background characters. So well, thankfully, I did it with Pokemon, and their designs are really simple to begin with. So, thank you.
I've been trying to be every man you saw in me, but in my eyes,
No, the cigarette fight. Oh, that comic that we did, that one comic where we did, what was it? We did like 80 pages in one day.
Look at the sky, I'm still here. I'll be alive next year. I can make something good, something good. Look at the sky, I'm still here. I'll be alive next year. I can make something
Yeah, Spew, I appreciate you coming through with your people. Yeah, anytime you feel like sharing some animation stuff, even if it's works in progress, just hop in the chat and just throw a link. Alright, so my wife is probably going to be waking up, because it's 7 a.m. here. My wife is probably going to be waking up in about half an hour. She has like major nausea right now because she just had her second round of radiation. So I might be disappearing in a few minutes. Perhaps, maybe. To be on domestic duties. Favorite color? Pink. What about what's everyone's favorite color?
Can you show me a miracle? Can you show me a
I just like very very high saturated pinks. I because a lot of the work that I do is grayscale or straight up black and white, and I just like the way pink looks. Or it could be that I've just used that for so long as like an accent color. I've used it for so long that maybe that's just what I'm used to now. Hello, what's up? You know, whenever somebody says something like that, where they're like, "Oh, like this isn't technically it's not a color, right?" That makes me think of like, you know, like if you lose a thumb, you go to the hospital and you're like, "I have finger insurance," and they're like, "The thumb is not a finger." Stuff like that.
Are you there? I never thought I'd see you come back here. Although I've long forgotten your name, familiar feelings, they are not in vain. These feelings bound me to the walls, slowly watching me dissolve like shadows fade into the glow.
Do you ever check on the ways your art is perceived color-wise? How different monitors have different effects on art? Yes. My Cintiq has a different color than my monitors here, and it looks different on my phone, and it looks different on my other computer. So what I have is I have because I make prints of my artwork. The files that I use specifically for printing, I just pull them up on one monitor, and then I will compare this to that version of the artwork that I will make as a print. So I do have like a reference, you know. So despite how they look on each individual monitor, because I have the print version that I know looks good already, I just compare it to that, and then I'll be able to determine what needs to be changed. Yeah, so I do have something that will help me determine. Yeah. Yes, the end goal is to make sure that it looks good when it's printed, because the only reason I do fan art is because I sell it at conventions. Otherwise, like I showed earlier on the stream when y'all came in, I am primarily a traditional artist. So the only time we go digital is when I'm making fan art to sell. So, yeah. It's funny because we'll go like months without doing any digital art, right? So my Cintiq, because I have a different desk over here that has the traditional stream setup, and the Cintiq is in the background. So it's funny because the Cintiq will sit in the background as like a prop for months, and then when we finally do another one of these fan art projects, we just live here at my desk, at my my digital art setup. maybe you can make an overlay layer that helps you check that the print would be like this, if you know what I mean. What do you mean? No, I just like I have the file for like the other. So for example, like the Dragon Ball drawing, right? Like this looks a particular way, and basically I have all the different colors that I need on here, so I can put this side by side as long as it's in the same monitor. So when I finish the Turtles piece, I'll put it side by side with this, and then I'll just check like, oh yeah, that looks a little desaturated, or that needs to be darkened a little bit more. You know what I'm talking about? So then I'll just use this, the print version, and compare it, and that's just how I determine to make sure it's exactly what I want. Do I use the show's color palette? I only use like character sheets to make sure it looks like them, for the most part. So I use references for character for the design, and sorry if I'm slurring, I'm fucking tired. For the design, and just to like make sure I stay on model. But for most of these, I mainly stay on model for the faces. But everything else is kind of just like it's my own thing. Like with the Dragon Ball piece, or even this Ninja Turtles piece. Like when I drew the turtles, I based their their design off of the 80s cartoon, right? But you could tell it's like it's me though, right? Does that make sense? But in regards to color, no, I just use whatever the fuck works. I just use whatever I feel like. Okay, I think my wife is awake now, which means she's probably gonna need my help with some stuff. She is probably super sick right now. I haven't. The fact that you recognize this music puts you up on a whole nother level. Puts you on a whole nother level. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna actually go take a break. I'm not gonna end the stream. I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna lie. We'll probably be on like a. This will be a big one. This will probably be like a 30-minute break. I don't want to end the stream. We're already here. So, no, actually, I'll probably end the stream. Alright, let me go see if she's okay, and then I'll return, alright? All right. So it looks like the household is awake. Yeah, she needs my help with some stuff. So I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Thank you very much. Once again, I invite everybody to the Discord. Also, discounted pre-orders for this print are available now. It's free shipping in the US. Everything comes with tracking. If you purchase it during the pre-order time period, you get an additional. I can't even speak right now. You get an additional limited edition version of this print on top of your regular purchase. When we're done here, I will recolor the turtles to have the all red bandanas and the white eyes. And so that'll be like a special version of this print that I'll only make available through the pre-order. So if you guys are interested in getting a print of this, I recommend doing it now during the pre-order time period. Otherwise, hop in the Discord. Hey, we got Oh, dude. I appreciate that. That's really cool. Good detail with my green lanyard. I see that. I see you. All right. All right, then. I will see you all. We will come back once I'm done taking care of everything here at home, which will probably take about an hour or two. We're gonna come back on and just keep working on this. I want to get this shit done. I'm fucking over doing this every day. We don't have any doctor's appointments this weekend, so yeah, I'm just